First it was a tour and racer show. Yes! And then it was a 3B video crew. Yes! And now it's the Deep Cut Podcast. Funk, yeah! But it'll always be buddies forever. We are the deadly duo. There's no one better than Roger and Evil. The buddies forever. We can make you smile when you're in a rut for an hour and some change with the new Deep Cut. Buddies forever. Buddies forever. Buddies forever. On the Deep Cut Podcast.
Aw, yeah, it's that time again for another weekly podcast with your hosts, Rotten Roger DeMarco and...
Evil Dead Inks.
It's not just a normal podcast today. No siree, Bob. We are rapidly approaching Halloween. It's mere days away, and now that we're doing this remotely again, we have kind of tottered, thought about the idea of bringing back audio commentaries with a dog right above me.
Oh, well, yeah. Sometimes we have extra people that want to join the show, but
That's true. Dogs, cats, mass hysteria.
absolutely. So we thought we'd get into the holiday spirit. We combed through our extensive library of cinema that we share. And what did we decide upon that would be Halloween-esque to do a commentary over today?
You auto-downloaded it, or you saw the thumbnail. It's controversial, I suppose.
Not,
in
not
many
easy
a
to
way.
find either.
No, it's not. So if you do own this movie, you are in a very, I don't want to say elite group, but you're in a very
Watch list?
small. Yeah, you might
Maybe?
be on a watch list. But we are going to do an audio commentary over Victor Salva's Clownhouse. I feel every time you talk about Victor Salva, it's important to just preface it right out the bat, like separate the art from the artist. I do know that this is the art where the charges came from. It's bad. It's a bad thing that happened. But I happen to really enjoy this movie, and I enjoyed it before I knew about this controversy. So that puts me in a weird spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like some of the commentaries we've done in the past, like The Stuff, in the context of it sounded great on paper, and then we went to do it, and I was like, oh gosh, we have diabetes probably now for sure. And this is like, yeah, Clownhouse, and then it's like, all right, and then we actually start saying the words, and it's like, whew, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to offend anybody, don't want to upset anybody. But, no one listens to us anyway, so...
So this is just us hanging out watching a movie again.
Yeah. So if you're new to the way we do these commentaries, because we haven't done them for the podcast ever.
Yeah, we've done some exclusively on the YouTube channel. We've done some different commentaries that either patrons have picked or you have insisted to get my reaction on with the strange thing about the Johnsons.
No, that was a Patreon pick.
Oh, that was a Patreon pick as well.
Yeah, that was Tito Ortiz.
Oh,
he forced our hand quite a few times.
Okay, I thought that one was just pure torture on my end, but okay.
No, I had nothing. I would not make you watch that.
Okay.
It's like I'm not going to make you watch a Serbian film. Someone has to force us to do that. But yeah, so the way that we used to do these commentary tracks for our YouTube audience is we would do our little intro. We'd get all settled in, and Evil and I are both hovering over on 1 second or 0 on our time codes, and I'll let you break down the lethal weapon rules. So
Yeah.
that the new audience knows what the fuck is going on, and we can jump right in.
Murtaugh's stuck on the toilet. His legs are numb. He needs to get pulled off that sucker and into the tub before it blows up. So if you recall, it was 1, 2, 3, and then we hit play on 3. Still giving Nightmare Junkhead shit because they say it's the Lethal Weapon rules, but they do it wrong.
They do it backwards.
We do it right because we're real fans of Lethal Weapon 2 around here. Diplomatic immunity. So, all right, we are on the toilet. We are ready to go. Are you ready for the countdown, Murtaugh?
I sure am.
1, 2, 3.
And we are underway.
Clownhouse, 1990.
81 minutes. A brisk,
Yeah.
breezy.
Hour 21.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, the back history that we both have with this bizarre film. I'll do mine because mine's a bit more spotty. I'm sure you have a bit better recollection and story than mine. All I could remember for years is having the TV on, family room. We had cable at the time, skimming through channels. This is, of course, back in the day when you have no idea what you're watching. There's no, menu button. There's no, you can check out what it is. You just have to just watch
Fly
it.
by the seat of your pants and just go.
And maybe they'll say what it is after all the credits have rolled at the end of the movie, and you can find out what it was. Or you go to a fucking paper or a little guide, a written guide in a paper to see what was playing at a certain time.
It did at some point. It got fancy where regular cable had just a channel that would like scroll and tell you what was on.
Yeah,
but that was like way later in life.
Yeah, this is 1990, so I'm seeing this probably 91, maybe 92ish at the latest. And all I could remember is just a circus scene, fucking creepy clown trying to get a kid to come with him, like into the stage, the ring, the center circle.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, I don't want to join. I want to sit in the crowd." And the clown's doing like an exaggerated, like grabbing his arm, like, "Come on, come on, come on." And that's all I remember. And I've been trying to find that flash of memory for 30 years roughly. And
Was it me?
it was you, because I was like, it was very early on in our courtship,
Relationship?
the courtship days. And I was like, well, if anyone would know, he's the only person I could think of I could describe a random ass scene to, and he could probably pull it out. So
I love that. I love that though, by the way.
yeah, so like I described that scene, and you're like, it might be this, and we threw it on, and I was like, yeah, this is it. So we solved a 30-year unsolved mystery.
And now you have your very own copy of this. So it will be yours forever. Mine, let's see. I know. So this is kind of a weird deal for me. I didn't see it when it first came out or anything like that, but I wasn't signed to this record label that I was working with, but I was actively working with this record label, and I was at the studio for like a 3-day session, and one of the other artists that was there was from New York, and he brought a ton, like a whole extra like carry-on bag of movies when he came from New York, because he's like, man, if I'm sitting in the studio and I'm not doing anything, like, I'm gonna throw something on so I'm not fucking bored. And it just so happened there was a stretch of time where neither he or I were recording, so he's like, let's put this on. And he put Clownhouse on, and he had like similar to what you have for your Fear in the Dark documentary, that Blockbuster case that's just like that yellow sleeve, so I had no cover art, I had nothing, I just had Clownhouse on this tape, and he played the tape, and I was like, that's fucking Sam Rockwell, and we just sat and we vibed, and it was really, really fun. And also, it doesn't hurt that the year that I saw this, I which I still am, but I was really, really at like the height of juggalodom. So like anytime there was a movie with killer clowns or anything like that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give that a go. So it just tipped it over for me. And now we have a bunch of little boys in their underwear on screen right now.
I mean, that kind of started this movie immediately. We're only, not even quite 5 minutes in, and we've gotten 2 now already.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Yep.
This is only the second time I think I've watched this. The first being, when you broke it out on the shelf. And this has not been an easy movie to come across, on your own.
Oh, no, dude. People sell bootlegs of it.
Yeah, I think that's straight bare ass right there. I forgot about that. Awesome. Awesome.
Which, I mean, again, now once you know all the controversy and everything, it's fairly obvious that Victor Salva has issues.
Fuck, it's like Nightmare 2. Like, they didn't know it was they were making a gay movie, and it's like, yeah, it's like a giant neon chicken, sign. Just Roger's Chicken is.
Yep.
It's out there.
Hello,
fucking
dirt
out
balls.
there. I would immediately be. I'm glad I didn't ever purchase one of the Amazon listings for this, because it was like $60-$70 at various times, and I'd be this far into the movie being like, I really didn't spend that money wisely.
I did buy this off of Amazon before it had that spike. I think I got it for like $6 or $7. So
that's about the extent that it needs.
Yeah, but its place in horror history is important. So like, I really don't have an issue with spending the coin on this movie, but I don't see that we're ever going to get the a Shout Factory special edition or anything of that nature.
Oh my god. All right, if one company had to take it, which one do you think?
It'd be Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah,
or like Code Red, maybe. Like, they don't do a lot, but
oh, what's that one that did like the Rock and Roll Nightmare? It's
I don't know, man.
I can't think of it. It sounds almost like Vinegar Syndrome. It's like Synapse.
Oh, Synapse. Okay, yeah.
You think Synapse would?
Yeah, probably. I think they did the popcorn special edition, and this kind of has that early 90s weird aesthetic,
Like Troll 2 a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Better than Troll 2, though. For sure.
To be determined. You think Sam Rockwell gets asked about this movie at all?
I don't know, but if I ever met him, I probably would. Because he has like a couple of lines in this movie, and I'm probably going to misquote him, because obviously we have the volume down or whatever, but like later in the movie when they're starting to get freaked out, the little brother's like, aren't you scared? And he's like, yeah, scared of how bad I'm going to bash you, or something like that. And then he says something like, you come in my room again, I'm going to step on your face. I'm probably
Jesus.
I'm probably misquoting it, but it's something very similar to that. And yeah, he plays the perfect kind of a prick older brother, teasing his little brother, and then the middle brother trying to come to the aid of his little brother, and they're all both terrified of Sam Rockwell.
Just like real life, the middle brother is just kind of forgotten about in the story and everything.
Yep. He serves as, leave Casey alone. That's pretty much his, all of his lines of dialogue in this movie. But you'll notice a little tape head going on here. A little Alvin and the Chipmunks. One's dressed in red, one's dressed in green, one's dressed in blue.
I wonder if they meant it like we didn't even realize it.
Primary colors, baby. You got to have each character stand out. And yeah, we did not realize that until we were in the edit, and I was like, we are fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Because we all picked our own shirt, our own colors. We weren't like, it wasn't a group effort. It was entirely independent.
Yeah.
from each other.
I think the only
that we
note that I had when we were doing our first like initial Skype reading or whatever was, if we're gonna pick our own wardrobes, nobody wear just black. You know what I mean? Like, wear something with some color, because we're gonna be doing all the crazy lighting and all that stuff. So don't just dress in black. That's lame. Which you and I dress in a lot of black a lot of the time. So
right now, currently. Is this in fact one of the only movies that Sam Rockwell does not dance in?
I think he might.
Or does he
He might dance in this. He might have a little dancing number.
Yeah, normally we'll pick movies that we're both so well versed in that we could do the dialogue for it without it being on. But this is one I've only seen, I guess, a total of 2.5 times if you count that very first initial flash screening, which I think is what's coming up here with the Jolly Brothers.
Yeah, so this is, like, I will say this is in my wheelhouse, but this is also a movie that I don't get too often because of the stain that it carries, you know? It's not that it's... There's nothing really, like, gratuitous. I mean, like you said earlier, we did see a naked preteen boy's butt or whatever, but, like, there's no, like... There's not a lot of violent gore. There's not a lot of sex or anything like that. This could pretty much be like your TBS, whatever you call that, like the midday scream theater or whatever.
Day scream
theater. Yeah, like it has that tone to it, to where it's a pretty good like introductory horror film. The only issue again is the stain that it carries, but that's only if you're in the know. Like if I were to show this to my son, he'd be like, "That was pretty decent." You know what I mean? Like that's like the best through line for the movie is it's decent. You know, it's not like
it's decent, but a lot of weird lingering shots, and then you hear you're like, "Oh, that makes sense now."
Yeah.
Like I think that was my exact reaction when you're like, "You know who directed that?" And like it's that Jeepers Creepers guy, and I'm like, "Oh shit, all that makes sense now." That's some straight up. Like, I'm dropping the coffee mug. It all makes sense.
Yeah. Kaiser Soze. But this also, you know, we normally do our tie-in when we do our podcast. And oddly enough, one of the movies you suggested is what made me think of Clownhouse, because you said Ghoulies 2. And they both they could be tie-ins with one another because we have the circus setting,
the carny environment.
Oh yeah, or like Freaks, you know.
Yep. I've never been to a tarot card or fortune teller in my life, but I've considered it.
Megan does tarot.
Ah.
So next time you're here, get you a little.
Hopefully, I get the Hanged Man.
Yeah, you can get a tattoo and a tarot reading.
Tattoo and a tarot. Oh, that should be a daily double thing she does once a month.
This fortune teller, she looks like 2 weeks. It probably is 2 weeks. From Total Recall.
Gosh, I don't know.
She's very similar to that lady, for sure.
I may have to look that up.
Also,
in the midst of recording.
He's a preteen boy. Obviously, you can just pay and get your palm read at this circus or fair or whatever this thing is. But it just seems weird. Again, that's another weird thing to me. You know, like just touching a little kid.
Or that, that's this like extensive of a thing for a traveling circus.
Yeah. And I did not see him pay, so I don't know. You just stroll on in there. She's not even part of the circus.
I think there's a good chance that's the Total Recall. I'm gonna have to check.
I'm not gonna lie. She looks a lot like her, dude. It's kind of tripping me out.
I just have to look at
the one.
I don't know what the fuck her name is.
The one contact.
I'm like, what the hell? The
Brubaker. Her name was Brubaker in Total Recall. I'm pretty sure, because that was my prop. Was the Brubaker head.
Oh, I didn't know if she even had a name. I just thought she'd be like listed as 2 weeks lady or some shit.
What does the H on the back of Sam Rockwell's jacket stand for?
Hung.
Hardcore. Well, yeah, he does get hung. Hardcore Holly.
I met that dude.
Did he die?
No, he's still alive.
Okay.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
You never know, man. Wrestlers drop pretty fast. None of them make it past 60, it seems. And if they do, it's like a
65.
fucking miracle. Yeah.
Is it weird? She also kind of, to me, looks like the fucking lady Leatherface in Next Gen.
No, she really does. With his stupid, like, lingerie.
Yeah. That's on one of the alt covers.
I hate that. I fucking hate all the artwork and everything for that movie so much. Aggressive chest poking from your older brother. Yeah, you think Sam Rockwell gets asked more about Ninja Turtles or about Clownhouse?
I would love to be a fly on the wall of some random interview person that's like, so you did this movie and it's disputed on IMDb. It says 89, but on our system here it says 1990. It was like, how do you feel about the movie you did, Clownhouse? You know, the same time you did getting ready to grow your like 3-day mustache so you could do TMNT.
Which is crazy, right? That he looks so much older in TMNT than he does in this movie. Proof.
Yeah, he looks like he would sell you car parts that he jacks off somebody's car.
Yeah.
And here he looks like he's in junior high.
Proof that all you have to do is shave. You know? That's when I grow my
Take
beard.
40 years off of you.
Yeah, when I grow my beard, I look old as shit, and I shave my face. People are like, I don't know how old you are. Sam Rockwell making out with a bunch of different chicks. Or making out with one chick and angering another chick.
You know, doing Sam Rockwell shit.
Yep.
You think anyone knew he was going to be a star at this point? Or they're just like another kid?
I don't know, man. Some people just kind of have an it factor, and I'm trying not to be biased. I'm trying not, when I look at those three brothers together, I'm trying not to be like, well, that's Sam Rockwell. You know what I mean? I'm trying to
Sam Rockwell and 2 extras.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it and I'm trying to see, like, are they all kind of, do they all have kind of the same acting chops? Because you know how they always say, like, don't work with kids, don't work with animals.
Yeah.
But obviously these kids they're talented. But yeah, I don't know. Does Sam Rockwell have something? Here's your spot where he's waving him over. Oh, come over here.
I do not see the credit for Clownhouse for the actress Priscilla that's in Total Recall. She only has like 6 credits on there, so
okay.
I'm thinking it's not her, but
might as well be.
Yeah.
Twin sister.
This guy did not get through clown college. You'd always note no sharp edges in your paint. Sharp edges are scary. Always round.
Yeah, well, sharp edges work.
They work, but, you know.
Oh, I'm loading. Of course I'm loading.
I had a couple of spots where it did that as well. So I'm not too far different behind. Applause. Okay, only one of these clowns so far has, like, legitimately regular face paint. The rest are all pointy. This is a very small circus as well. Like
they probably didn't have a very big budget.
It must not have, because, I mean...
Yeah, they had like 2 tents.
4 rows of people circling this thing. God damn, that clown has giant fucking clown shoes. if you need updating, I am at currently 19 minutes and 17 seconds in.
Okay.
So believe it or not, a whole hour to go. Jesus Christ.
Well, we got to set this up because the escaped convicts got to kill these guys after this performance.
Which has not been addressed at all yet.
No. So that's another thing, like, which I do like about this movie. And there's another weird 80s slasher movie that called Final Exam that takes place at a college. And they do the exact same thing. Like, we don't get any setup for a killer escaping or why he's at this college. He just is killing people. And sometimes that's a breath of fresh air. Other than there's your spot. Grabbing him, trying to drag him on the stage.
And like most people would do, get the fuck out of here.
We better go check on him.
I'm going to stay here.
I'm making out with these chicks, dude.
Why does he look so confused like he doesn't know what is happening?
That's multi-layered acting, you know? That's
Whoa.
Yeah, he's concerned about his little brother, but he doesn't want to show that he's concerned.
Conflicted Rockwell.
That's right. That's a shirt right there. Conflicted Rockwell.
That would also work for his role in 3 Billboards. A lot of Conflicted Rockwell.
Oh my, that's a perfect movie, let me just say. I fucking love that movie. And this kid with his candy striped button-up shirt. Clowns just scare me, okay? I'm wicked scared of clowns.
I can't imagine why.
Small hands, smells of cabbage.
I wonder how how in close connection this was to the release of It on TV.
Ooh, yeah, that's not a bad question.
Because this is the same year.
Mm-hmm. Kind of capturing the clown paranoia of the early 90s. Ride the It wave.
Oh, wow. I like the trivia for this movie is Salva had been molesting the film's 12-year-old star Nathan Forrest Winters during production. Later, several videos and pictures of a sexual nature of the film's co-star Brian McHugh were also discovered in Salva's house, indicating that he was also molested, but his parents wouldn't let him get involved in the case that was built against Salva.
Mm-hmm.
Shout Factory turned down the chance to license the film from MGM for a Blu-ray release as part of the Scream Factory spinoff. So they were hit up, and they're like,
we don't want nothing to do with that.
Good. We're good.
Yeah, sorry. Although, could you imagine some Devin Whitehead commission artwork? Special edition. I mean, this has really nice artwork for the cover anyway, but...
It does. As requested by the family of Nathan Forrest Winters, Victor Salva's child molestation victim and the main star of the film was legally pulled from the market and has never been redistributed on home video.
Mm-hmm. Which is why it's so damn impossible to find. And there are people all over the internet selling bootlegs of it. The crazy person is getting his idea to twist heads by watching someone make balloon animals. So that's how that works. Bloop.
I feel it's like that zoom in on the eyes giving me a real Black Christmas kind of pull there.
Little Billy. Also another movie that does a really good job of not over-explaining shit.
No, you just get dropped into things.
And then the best part of Black Christmas that I love is the ending, because they just pull out and shit's still going on. The camera just leaves the house and you're like, everyone's still gonna die. Like,
we're just like, well, what happens? It's like if it's it's maybe that's what was dude was going for with Muck.
Yeah. I want it to be
like we needed
perfect, like Black Christmas, and then he makes Muck.
Yeah. Because Black Christmas is like, it's the middle of a story. Like, we could really want to see parts 1 and 3 of that, but we don't get it.
You don't.
And Muck's like, we could do that.
Yeah, no, you can't. It takes someone who knows how to write. and direct. Not you guys.
Which you wouldn't think the dude who made Porky's also did that.
Also, Christmas Story.
Yeah, that too.
Bob Clark, right?
Well versed.
Yeah. And he loves that holiday, apparently. He just must like shooting when it's fucking cold. He's a masochist.
He doesn't like heat. Well, I'm behind that. I don't like heat.
Yeah, you won't want to shoot in fucking snow.
I'd rather over 90 plus degrees.
Oh, man. No way. Not a chance.
At least you're supposed to... At least you're supposed to be like... If it's sunny, you have to react to like it could be any time of year, pretty much. But when it's winter and cold, that becomes part of what the character and the environment. So it's a natural, easy playoff thing.
Yeah, but it's miserable.
But at least you know it from looking at it. Like, this could be any time of year.
Right.
Technically, from how it looks. It looks like it could be, September 2025 or August 1987. I don't know.
But you know it's October because they have Halloween decorations.
Not that many so far.
Just the one,
I will
yeah.
say, on the October scale of do I feel very Halloween-y in this movie, it's not very high so far.
Not yet.
We have one like dummy hanging from a noose outside.
Yeah, and we spent the rest of it so far here at the circus. I do like this scene a lot. The kind of little cat and mouse peekaboo.
With these three clowns that are just the most casually slow taking their makeup off.
They have a really interesting dynamic. You could tell that they probably had a little bit of time to rehearse together because they have like a very fun, like, we've worked together for fucking ever banter back and forth, which is sad because they have such a small part in the movie. They're just the setup for these, convicts to take over their identities essentially. But yeah, they do a really good job, and they only have this like tiny little bit in the movie.
Which are still like, what the hell is going on? Is it the kids out here doing this shit? The baseball.
Have you seen my baseball?
Don't. And then you just see always the inexpensive way to, like, we got to kill these guys, but we don't have the budget to do it. What are we going to do? Like, just go inside and just shake the sides of the fucking tent wall.
I did that in the very first movie I ever made. When I made A Killer Night Out, the girl that is the biggest bitch in the movie, which coincidentally was played by my ex-wife. I wonder, foreshadowing. The killer, who was me, goes into the tent to kill her. We pull out, and then the tent is just getting wrecked and splattered with blood. And she was mangled, and it didn't cost me a dime. I had to buy corn syrup.
Whole couple bucks. Pick up with the horn. Like, what is?
This could come in handy later.
Oh my gosh, a candle, makeup.
Grease paint.
I'm still just like, what am I watching? Like, who the fuck is this?
You would think that since they're like crazy people, they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't do like ornate clown designs. You know what I mean? It would just be like white face with like. I guess they got the pictures, so they're like, well, I'll try to do it like that. But it would be like shitty. It'd be like Heath Ledger and Joker.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's gonna look like Sting when he tried to do Joker Sting in TNA. Like, it would, just because we got the photo
Doesn't mean I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how art works.
Yeah. Nope. You have to have some.
Well, if I just look at this photo and then I can do this just the same.
Spent 3 hours shading in the upper lip. That was really cool though, with the head twisted backwards, like a balloon.
Yeah, that's not. That's yeah. I wonder what the budget was for this.
I don't know. I'm gonna just throw a number. I'm gonna say 200,000. Like this is like cheap. But even in the, for 1990 or 89. Also, let's hang out while we watch our 12-year-old brother take a bath. Not normal. You're 16. You're
No.
old, and the other one's taking a shit. Like, so the 14-year-old's taking a shit, the 12-year-old's naked taking a bath, and the 16-year-old is
just hanging in the doorway. No, if it wanted to be realistic, it'd be the middle brother is nowhere in sight. The oldest comes in and just takes a shit just to be an asshole.
Just doesn't flush it. Yeah, just
no, just leaves it like, enjoy that. Sorry for that.
shits in the bathtub. Just
top shelves it. You were right on the money. It's an estimated $200,000 budget.
Holy fuck. Okay. Well, here we go. Blue as night with this, light coming in. I'll say this. It looks cheap, but I don't know that it looks as cheap as, $200,000. Because there's some nice stuff going on. Anytime we see the blue as night, I immediately get happy. So I know that someone on the crew, has some, some love for the look.
There's a DFP that actually is there to make a movie.
Mm-hmm. And excessive
and not
fog.
Being weird.
Very Killer Clowns from Outer Space when they come walking into town.
Okay, even right now on Amazon, this is only $20.
Oh, nice. We've dropped down.
So it's actually, yeah, we'll see what happens after these quote-unquote 5 copies are bought up.
Yeah, but just because they're on Amazon doesn't mean they're legit either. Because you can be your own Amazon seller, so someone might be selling boots.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would almost expect that. I would not expect, if I knew anything about the history of this, I would not expect, like, a nice edition to show up. I would picture, like, printed on, computer paper.
Oh, yeah.
Half broken, clamshell
Like
case.
whenever I order something from VHS PS, the VHS Preservation Society, it's always like a slim jewel case with printer paper. They're cool, but yeah.
So 123 global ratings. This is a 4.4 out of 5-star movie.
Dang, okay. Well, like I said, man, so as far as like atmosphere and everything else, this does a really good job. There is something, so like the mom, she had to work, so she left the 3 kids by themselves. And that also appeals to the young kid in us, right? Like when there's no adult figure to to save you. And so you're looking at Sam Rockwell as being like, he's the tough brother, he's the oldest one, he's in charge, he's going to take care of us. So what happens when the older brother gets scared,
For first time, they did a really good job with their makeup.
Yeah, they did.
Wonder why they decided to choose this house.
Because they're outside just flicking that light on and off, and they're just like, they're crazy. They're like borderline waterheads, so they're...
which we don't really know any, like... Not that this would ever get remade, but remaking, I would imagine you would start with these 3 guys...
Yeah.
And give the little bit of, like, who the fuck they are.
Yeah, a good...
And the randomness of which they chose this.
Like Alone in the Dark. The Donald Pleasance.
Yeah,
yeah, so, like, it's got those 3 crazy guys. Martin Landau, Clap If You Love Dynamo, and whatever the other... Jack Palance. And they're the craziest of the crazy. And so we have the doctor, like, explain why they're crazy, and then the power outage happens, and then the 3 escape, and then they want to kill the doctor. So, yeah, that kind of structure would work for this, but essentially they escaped and they're crazy and they happen to be walking by and Sam Rockwell was flicking the light on and off or whatever, and they're like, hey, that house has a blinking light. Let's go kill everyone in there. It's pretty much...
I would not be quiet in this moment. Like, that is shit your pants level things. You look out the window on a random night that isn't, necessarily Halloween night, and there's 3 fucking grown-ass clowns playing with a noose in your yard.
Mm-hmm. And then this is very Wes Craven, you know what I mean? Where he talks about the homeless guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you look, and then they recognize you or notice you. Like, oh, man, yeah, this kid has a problem with pissing himself in the movie, so I would think that he would piss himself right now.
Okay, so that explains where he stayed in bed but just took his sleep pants off. Because that's how pissing your pants works. Like,
I never did change my pee pants all day.
I just laid in the puddle of piss. That's right. Just stayed there
until it
Maybe
got cold.
Dribble.
Yeah, until it got cold. No, he had a nightmare and wet himself, and then he didn't want his older brother to find out or his mom to find out. So they were like, "Well, let's sneak the bedspread and your underwear or whatever." But here we are,
hanging out on the balcony. Well, it's dry on this side,
and they've changed clothes, and they're all again in separate solid color outfits.
Yeah, like maroon, white, and yellow.
Yep. It's yellow because he pisses himself all the time. See, there's subtext.
I was like, let's wait for him to just turn around slightly, no sell what he just saw, then we'll just fucking scatter.
Yep.
Because these aren't supernatural clowns. You may not know that. It's not like the movie's going to explain us that.
Nope. They're just crazy. Crazy people aren't afraid of anything.
No, as you're 35 minutes into this movie, that's where we're in it. We're in 3 kids inside a house, 3 clowns of unknown origin outside the house, and nobody's reacting to what he saw.
Yeah. Well, Sam Rockwell is, wow, you're full of shit. Yeah, whatever.
Who would make up that?
Yeah, it's scary, man. I'm scared. Just dipping he just had fingers of butter and dipped it in sugar. I've got some cousins who would do some weird shit like that. Let me ask you I got a weird thing.
I've been hungry, but I've never been that hungry. What the fuck's the other kid eating? Just like a pretzel stick?
I think so. Little breadstick boy.
They even have a clown cookie jar.
Yes, they do.
Of course they do.
Yeah. The mom must really like clowns. Also, I will say this. This house is a character in and of itself in this movie. It's a really neat house, and I feel like I know this house from other productions, but I can't place it. So when we're done with commentary, I'm going to have to figure out what else was filmed here. Because, it's like every time we see the Topeka Canyon house, we're like, that's the Jarvis house. You can figure it out just from, like, one wall. You're like, I know this fucking house. And I'm having a very similar, I know this house.
I don't got nothing on this house. Especially the outside. I'm like, nah. Which that not necessarily... I mean, I don't imagine they had, with only $200,000, they were building a shot elsewhere.
No. The fucking circus was probably
that also.
The circus was probably in the backyard of this house. They probably had like
they just walk past them. They're just swinging on the fucking tire swing out there.
They have zero peripheral vision.
I say, what is that? Maybe 70 feet from the front door that they just walked out of?
Old Jones Road. Well, yeah,
Roads.
And if they made it now, it would be easy to believe that you wouldn't see it because the kid would be staring down at their phone. But you should be able to see
that's a great premise we should do for a movie. Is just that entire horror movie that's going on, but the main character never actually pays any attention to it because they're just glued to their phone the entire time.
The whole movie is the Shaun of the Dead want anything from the shop.
Exactly. Except for being, hungover and tired, they're just, balls deep in social media.
Yeah, just fucking doom scrolling on Instagram while people are getting murdered all around them.
Yeah,
we thought of it first. We're coining it. Don't nobody steal it.
Because it seems like such an obvious idea, but it seems like it'd be an absolute bitch to try to actually make.
Because it would have to be like a oneer. Shooting a lot of oneers like rope. That would be
you
sick.
could just do those. You could just do those cuts like in the opening of Halloween. Just something passing by and like they're walking past the tree, and you can cut there.
Yep. Ye old hidden cuts. Hey, we're back to primary colors. Red jacket, blue jacket. Also, he's
Hulk Hogan colors, brother.
Yep. Oh, this is really good too. The clown's behind him and he doesn't even realize it.
You would hear that beep 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 beep.
Their big fucking dumb shoes.
Fucking shoes.
Yeah.
That's a test we should, instead of the Michael Myers one, we should have, like, you and me should put on big ass clown shoes and see if we could, like, beat one of the kids to the front door wearing these fucking big ass feet.
I would end up breaking something because I would trip over my own. I saw it in the credits, but I'm blanking on it. If you still have IMDb, I would love to know, because there's one of the clowns, the big tall clown. He's like Chizo the Clown, and the guy who plays him is also a one-word name. Like, Chizo is played by Bebo. Some shit.
Casey, Jeffrey, Randy, Lunatic Chizo, Michael, Jerome West.
What are the other clowns? Because one clown only has one name.
Let's see. Let's go back here. Lunatic Bippo is Byron Weeble. Lunatic Dippo is David Reinecker. Real Chizo is Timothy Enos. The real Bippo is Frank DeMonte. Real Dippo is Carl Heinz Tuber.
Well, what the hell? IMDb is different from the actual credits in the movie, because at the very beginning of the movie, it was like Chizo played by, and it was like a one word. And I was like, that's weird. That's like your name being Cher, you know?
Yeah, the fortune teller is Gloria Belsky. I missed that the first time around.
Gloria Belsky.
She's known for Clownhouse. That's her only fucking credit.
Hey, man, that's like us being known for Tapehead. We'll probably never, I mean, as much as I want to do other things, it's expensive and it takes forever.
I look down and look back up, and now we're at a red barn.
Yep, he ran to a general store, and now he's getting some assistance from General Store Steve. I don't fucking know the guy's name.
That weak-ass flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it almost worked. Thank God there's a lot of this moonlight in here. You don't really need the flashlight.
That's right. A lot of holes in the ceiling of this barn.
Yeah, those little tiny gaps opens up a whole lot of light.
I will say this. Again, I brought up the blue lighting, but like the actual grips or whatever, the lighting department, this has a really nice look to it. There's a lot of shadow, like, but it's not underlit or overlit. You know what I mean? Solid.
I don't think I've ever seen a chicken jump scare before either.
First time for everything, baby. Clownhouse to the rescue.
Normally it's a cat they throw at somebody.
Or a lamb.
Yeah, they're like chicken.
Look at all these we got to make sure we got plenty of these chicken crates stacked up.
Next thing needs to knock over a crate of watermelons.
Yep, that way there's all these labyrinths in this barn, so someone can jump out from behind and yoink you. Give you.
Oh, is he putting him in a full Nelson?
He does. Got him in the old. Got the full Nelson. Now he's gonna take a couple winding shots to the gut. Maybe, I don't know. I think he twists his head around.
Oh wow! I like we get another shot of the chicken.
Pop the eyeball. I can't remember what happens.
You need to make him poke his own eye out. He's got to make a balloon animal out of his arm. He's blowing into his fist if you don't know what's going on right now. If you just happen to be weirdly listening.
That'd be weird if you're just listening to our commentary without watching the movie, but some people may do this.
I would do that if it's a movie I've seen so many times I can play it in my head, but I don't know who the hell that is for this.
Oh, yeah, use the shadows, because that's, you know, again, doing the old balloon animal. Twist the head clear around.
So he's insane strong.
Yeah.
He's supernaturally strong.
Oh, he's, you know, of mice and men strong, yeah.
You can't just twist somebody's fucking head around like that.
I bet you can.
Not a full-grown guy.
I'm gonna take that challenge. Who should I do it to? I need one of them ballistic gel dummies.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, like, we start getting more patron donations, we're gonna start investing in those giant gelatin like bodies that we can, abuse and beat the hell out of and throw off the roof and shit and see what the damage is like.
That is my dream, is to create that show. Testing horror movie kills. And not just well-known kills either. Weird fucking kills, but...
So for this one so far, we have a head twisting around.
Yeah, lots of the old head twists. But again, lean into your limitations. With this $200,000 budget, of course cut to the shadow, Because you could twist around a styrofoam dummy head, and as long as the shadow looks okay, problem solved.
I wonder if that was the plan from Jump Street, or if they had a Brutal Massacre type of thing where the effects guy was. It's a work of art.
Best $100 you ever spent, or whatever the hell.
If you got caught with it in your car, you would be arrested for murder.
Awesome.
Slightly unrelated, but semi-related to what we were just talking. There's another convention coming through town, this winter, and Brian O'Halloran is one of the listings for it.
Oh my God.
Something we're going to keep an eye on if we are able to make it to a convention this winter.
Is Keith the Critic putting it on?
No, he's not.
Oh, so it's a real deal.
It's a brand new type of convention that's going to be that's coming through. The wife literally just found it yesterday, and there's already a few people listed for it. The only one I knew, and it started as a joke, is she's just laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? She's like, are you a big fan of the Honky Tonk Man? And I was like, I don't know if anyone's a huge fan of the Honky Tonk Man.
That's my favorite wrestler. What are you talking about? When he tonks and he honks?
But I'm very much aware of the Honky Tonk Man. Why? Like, oh, there's a convention that's going to be coming through. He's one of the listed guests.
That's awesome. Ran out of that Nashville honky tonk money.
He's at every fucking wrestling convention. I'm surprised I've not run into him already by now.
Look at that lighting with the clown.
That's good. I was like, that's pretty good lighting. I gotta admit.
Fucking good. Scary. It's unnerving, Kincaid.
It'd be better if I'd have that reverse shot, like how we're looking like 30 feet and there's the kid and you can't really see the face.
The OTS, yeah.
I would flip that for the clown.
So that was...
I would not want to see necessarily the clown's face, but give me mostly silhouette and a little bit of edge lighting.
Now let me say this about that scene that just happened. What does that remind you of? Another clown. How Terrifier was that? He's standing completely still, and then he just bum rushes.
Oh, I didn't get that off of.
I wear with Terrifier stealing from Clownhouse. I'm calling you out, Damian Leone, you talentless hack.
I don't get the hate for it. I don't mind.
I know.
The Terrifier.
I know
movies.
You don't.
They're a little weird as far as trying to make sense of some of it, but I like Phantasm, and that doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Phantasm will never make sense. Maybe on our deathbed, maybe when we're right before you die, they say you get super lucid. Maybe we'll just solve.
Oh, I was thinking after you die, you get all the questions you want answered. I'm like, give me the plot synopsis for Phantasm.
No, just the day, when I'm in hospice and they know I'm going to die, just let me watch all 5 Phantasms and then that, we call it post-nut clarity. Maybe you just get super, I get it now, and then I die.
Oh.
Yep. Take that secret with him to the grave. Is that Sam Rockwell or is it the dummy?
I can see what you're talking about. That kind of shot of the house, it gives off a vibe of familiarity.
I've been here before, yes.
But it's kind of Halloween. It's the house across the street.
Yeah.
We have blue out of that dark fucking moon blue one corner, and then a natural light in the other corner.
Right.
It's just a dummy, you fool.
Scared of how bad I'm gonna bash you.
I'm gonna smash your face into a jelly.
Spread it on my toast. Also, that's a single mom, I believe. What does she do? Because that house is fucking huge. It's like 3 stories.
That would be a twist I would put into the remake that's never going to get remade of this that's a just kind of like Phantasm, that's a mortuary house.
Yeah.
Like a home, but it's also where they do their mortuary.
It's My Girl.
Yeah.
Don't go in the basement. We're working on your brother down there.
Come on, tell me that wouldn't add an ultra element of like spooky. We got killer clowns, and then we have it's taking place in a mortuary.
Yeah, you're onto something. Let's write that. Because that's, I mean, especially if it's little kids, air quotes. It's kids at home. So, I mean, death is already scary. Basements are scary. Basement.
They should all be 20-year-olds that are trying to be 15.
Yeah.
Scared of mortuary? Scared of mortuary with clowns? You scared of mortuaries with clowns on Halloween?
You are one scared cat. So you're the new nut, huh?
I made popcorn, but there ain't no butter because I done ate all of it with fucking sugar.
Right. That is
Oh, he made it for himself,
yeah,
too.
that's a ginormous bowl of popcorn also.
I'll give it. He's eating it like an annoying teenager would eat it. Just falling all over him. That shit's going to get into the couch cushions.
Yeah,
Look at that shit.
I have a strong disdain for people who lay down and eat. I think it's the fattest thing. It makes me think of Homer.
Fatty ass.
Fat fuck. Homer, like when him and Mr. Burns are trapped in the cabin. When the avalanche, you know the episode I'm talking about?
I think I do.
And he's like...
I'm just picturing him like continually laying flat on the couch, but he's just using his gut as a table.
So like the dip is on the coffee table, and him and Mr. Burns are stretched out. And he's like, what if I wanted that dip? And we'll say, you can't have it. It's all the way over there. He's like, let me show you something. And he like kicks the table, and the dip like bounces up over his leg and lands on his belly. And he's like, my God, man, you're a genius. Like, just that fucking laying with food on your chest and just like, how fucking fat are you? I hate that. I hate it.
I raise you, aside from laying down, I always like the Homer when he's got like, he's watching football, I think, and he rips his belt off like a fucking whip. And he's got like 2 bags of chips on each side of him, one like at his feet and 2 over his head, and also like 3 different things of dip all around. So he's just,
Yup.
like Doc Ock with all of
I do remember that.
chips and dip.
And now we got the classic like Three Stooges style head over head looking out the window or door.
I was gonna say this is Three Stooges shit.
Hey Mo! And the clowns have officially entered the house.
That's some Halloween 4 through the window lighting.
It's so
smoky.
So good. Also, how do you climb normal steps when you have big fucking clown shoes on?
Sideways. I think you got to do it like a surfboard. Like he kind of is there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't do it like toe first because all the fucking like 4 inches out from the foot is all just shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Beep beep beep
Uh-huh.
beep.
There are clowns in our house, Casey. Or whatever. Shut your fucking mouth, nerd.
I've had a shit ton of popcorn. I'm not gonna be able to run from these guys.
Popcorn's light and airy. He should be A-okay. Well, look at, man. I'm telling
They're
you.
even walking down the hallway like they're like a cartoon.
And then, boom, they're gone. Very Michael Myers-esque. But it's shit like that. That's why I'm like, there are, again, I always say, like, flashes of brilliance. You know what I mean? Like, just because the movie isn't, like, incredible, but there are sequences where you're like, God damn, that's good.
There's good ideas here in a very terrible production and a horrible backstory.
Yeah. That reminds me of a line in a song. We got good intentions, maybe bad ideas.
And these were bad intentions in a bad movie with some flashes of like, man, wouldn't that be great if it was somebody else directing and some other movie doing these little bits?
And then you got the like
better shot. That's a better shot.
in behind the clothes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Not so much them fucking creeping down the hallway, all three of them together.
In slow, like moving in slow motion, like they're wading through water.
Yeah, like that's cartoon.
Yeah.
But that one, that was pretty good. That's that flash of brilliance.
Them walking all cartoony, because just because they're painted like clowns does not mean they should know how clowns would behave. You know what I mean? That's kind of the, like, so why would they be all like, because they're just crazy people.
Why are they even trying to light matches? It's so bright in there already.
So blue and perfect.
Dabba-dee, dabba-doo. We are at 55 minutes and 8 seconds if you need a timestamp code in there. Sam Rockwell's bashing older brother against the wall.
Like you do. You guys gotta stop being such pussies, man.
You gotta calm down, I'm gonna smoke you.
That's right. Lorraine. Little Creepshow 2 reference, deep cut.
I was thinking Creepshow as a possibility as well for a commentary.
I would love to do a commentary over Creepshow. Anyone who is listening to this, comment on every apparatus, wherever you find this, and let us know movies that you would like to see us do commentaries over. We do have a Patreon tier where you can pick movies for us. So this is something that I really want to start bringing back. These are fun. These are ways for us to watch things that we don't normally get to, and
like Clownhouse.
Yeah, and get to kind of riff on it a little bit. There's the those are clearly not real cobwebs.
I was like, are they supposed to be real
They are,
cobwebs?
because that's the attic that no one ever goes into.
I never go in my attic and it's not that bad.
I'm pretty sure
But clearly somebody must go up there because there's shit always up there.
I'm pretty sure that crackhead that smokes crack in the treehouse behind my house probably lives in my attic. Probably snuck in somehow.
The fuck is this shit? Eat it like it's the stuff.
Grease paint, huh? That's weird.
I
The
don't
guy,
think
yeah,
so.
look at that. The breaker box had like the stretchy,
Jesus
the
Christ.
stretchy fake cobwebs stretched over the latch. Like, oh, that was good
Is this
too. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was really good.
And then they cut on the light coming up.
Yeah, you could tell it was a cut there, but it was still pretty good.
So he disappeared. So he was like running, then he disappeared. Nice.
That looks like the first like power box that may have ever been invented in his house.
Yeah, look like the breaker that was in Tapehead.
That looked more advanced than this.
Has those old like screw in like circle fuses. You know what I'm talking about? The Friday the 13th Part 3, Chuck and Chili's. All right.
Just tried it out.
Let me just read you some bedtime. Oh, that's good. There's your Black Christmas again. Whoop.
Very Black Christmas.
He's gone.
He saw that.
I'm not tripping, and I just see a clown looking through my bedroom door.
Too much blow. Fucking seeing shit. Something in the basement. I wonder if that's a real movie poster. Or if they also something you subconsciously took from this movie is making up fake posters for the wall.
I don't know. Oh,
That's where the budget went.
now we have Sam Rockwell teasing his older brothers, or his younger brothers. I mean,
Why the fuck is he wearing like those pajamas? He looks.
it's so he can match the dummy outside.
Is it that? It looks like he's trying to portray the clown that, like that Jerry Lewis thing. That clown.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I mean that's what
crown,
it is.
the
He's
eyes.
trying to match the clown. But I'm saying like This way they can kill him and then hang him outside, and he'll look like the dummy that's already out there.
I'm a Holocaust clown.
Ooh, you locked the door. He's just being an idiot. Fuck him. Hope you die, Sam
Back to
Rockwell.
reading in the dark.
Yep. Reading in the dark.
And a party hat. Is he lost in his own house? Does he know where he's going? Where'd he...
Also, pretty good.
no.
That's a little cheesy with the face getting mooshed up against the glass, but like, that's pretty fucking scary. As a kid, like, someone just breaking through and grabbing a hold of you. Yep. Yoinked him right out of his shoes.
I don't get that, but all right. I think it would have been better if he busted through, grabbed his arm, and like broke it off on the shards of glass.
Just ripped his arm off.
Yeah, and he's just kind of bleeding out from his stump,
from the
trying
stump.
to get back up to them. They open the door to his, as he collapses in the doorway onto him.
Mm-hmm. Or they do it like what that old I'm blanking on the name of that horror movie where the mom hears her daughter being attacked by that jaguar or whatever. It's black and white, old school horror movie, and they don't get to the door in time, and the blood comes from under the door. So they think he's messing with them, and they don't go open the door, and then the blood starts pooling under the door. And then they open the door, and he's gone, but there's like drag marks. That'd be sick.
And we're making the better Clownhouse movie.
Hey, Victor
A lot
Salva.
less,
I mean, if Victor Salva would get his mind out of the gutter, he could make a better movie. Stop.
Fuck you, Salva. We made your movie better by taking out, just by doing one thing, taking out molestation.
Yeah. Just stop.
And then doing a lot of other things.
Stop thinking about being gross, and then be gross on. But yeah.
Victor Salva needs to walk in front of a bus going 70 miles an hour.
That's true.
In Final Destination style.
Mm-hmm. Splatter that motherfucker. Whoop. Whoa. Hey, go away. That works.
That is right up there with piss off.
Yeah, piss off, you fucking tosser. Daisy!
I was like, man, the little kid is super good at no selling these clowns being in his house.
Yeah, even though he's the one that's supposed to be absolutely terrified of clowns. That's why he keeps pissing himself.
Yeah, for the biggest fear of clowns, he is really not, working with them in this.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on whatever talk show where they used to drag out stuff you were afraid of, You're afraid of almonds, and then like walk toward him with a bowl of almonds.
Torture. Oh, this is torture.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think that's Hostel the movie.
All right, now we get a clear shot of him trying to walk up steps with big fucking doofy shoes. And real cobwebs. The realest cobwebs you've ever seen in your life. Clearly not just cotton stretched out or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Cotton.
I don't know what the fuck, whatever fake cobwebs are made out of.
Cotton candy.
Cotton weary.
Again, there's so much light up here.
Bonk.
Hey, fuckface.
2x4 straight to the face. Hacksaw.
Donk.
Hacksaw style.
Dunk. Oh.
I don't
We
care.
have a plan.
I don't give a
attack.
I don't give a fuck how crazy they are. Psychos do not stand up when you hit them with a 2x4.
See, I understand that they wanted to shoot a real person going down the steps, so you just film him going in slow motion, so it's more dramatic. But that's where I would have went. I would have tried to be serious cheesy, I would have dressed up a full-fledged dummy and just
Oh yeah,
thrown it down the
yeet
steps.
it down the steps. It just misses all the steps. It just flies.
Yeah, it needs to look like Sully from Commando.
Yeah.
Just stiff limbs and everything. Remember Clowny when I promised to hit you last with the 2x4? I lied.
Yeah, we're trapped inside. It's metal. God damn it, it's metal. It means we're trapped inside this house.
I was like, what does that mean?
That still doesn't mean anything to me. What does that mean?
It doesn't. There's still drywall on the sides of it. Just blow the holes out of the wood.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Shouldn't have left this kitchen window open. Boop, 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 boop. Hindsight's 20/20. Oh,
Cast iron.
Yo.
Oh, just one of those, and he's
I've got a cooking pot.
He's gonna have one eye lower than the other one.
Oh, he's Forrest Whitaker now. Yeah. What a night.
I love that meme I saw of Forrest Whitaker where it's showing his eyes and one's indica and one's sativa.
You better help your brother.
I'll tell your story.
That's right. Peace.
They're having a hell of a time killing 3 children when they really didn't have any trouble killing a middle-aged man. Really? They really just did the, like,
Bonk him with the lamp, yeah.
Tweety birds.
So, this movie, obviously, with its budget limitations, you know, it's doing, I know a million other movies do it, but I just kind of coin it the Hatchet, like Hatchet 1. It's a lot of, like, we're stuck in one location, so we've got to do, like, we run, we get confronted, we attack, or we're attacked, then we run.
Wow.
Ooh, there he is. There's your stiff dummy, dude. He was the fat one, so I think he'd be okay.
That's what makes it more unrealistic is like these 2 like middle schoolers pushed a like a 250-pound guy out of a window that is slightly above the waist level, and he just fucking like he was Jeff Hardy swanton bombing out of that fucking thing.
I can fly, Gordy. I swear I can.
Go back and just isolate that scene and I believe I can fly. Or fucking put Creed in there. That's better.
I will not use Creed ever. I have standards, sir. And then it's the Dr. Loomis,
Dude.
right? They open up the door and like, we knew he wasn't gonna be dead. Let me tie my shoes. Time up, honkies. I have got to pump up.
Huh. I don't remember that dummy wearing pajamas. There's a Sam Rockwell like dummy hanging from the tree out there.
It's got a box of Marlboros. Regular and menthol.
And menthol. Well, I did not recall him dancing before his, hanging there, so.
Nope, he did not dance. I mean, he dressed up like a clown and did some spooky stuff, but he wasn't dancing.
Hidey, lighty, lighty, lee. There's Sam Rockwell hanging from a tree. That long neck, too.
No, it's still the dummy.
So Sam Rockwell's just nude out here somewhere with one arm and...
Ton of fake outs.
Yeah. What we got to do is go back in the house.
That's right. Instead of just running 46 miles,
Yeah.
I would run until my feet fell off.
Go down the street to the McKinseys.
Uh-huh. That's right. I would run out of the house like Tommy Doyle and Lindsay Wallace. Ah!
Flailing arms.
Yeah. I'm getting everyone's attention. Because this seems like they live on the outskirts of town, and then they had to walk 19 miles through the town to the other side of nowhere to the circus. Like, there's nobody around.
Good thing we live on this isolated property.
That's right. They'd be
by ourselves.
They'd never make it in time.
It's party of 3.
Also, I forget. I know the mom said earlier, like, I gotta go do something. But, like, how long is she gone? There's naked Sam Rockwell. I mean, he's got boxers on, but...
I don't even recall seeing Mom, hardly.
She's just...
Like, if you're like...
very, very
You
beginning.
could show me any woman and be like, there's the mom from Clownhouse, and I'd believe it. Like, she straight up frailtied me. I have no recollection of what the fuck she even looks like.
He'll be all right.
Let's put him in a tub.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did in Ninja Turtles with Raphael. He'll be fine.
That's right. He wants some food. Just dump the popcorn in there.
His arm's not even that fucked up. Like, I should have went to grab his arm, and one of them just
Just peels off.
Yeah. Evil Dead 2
Like fucking, like when you have a drumstick and you peel the meat off the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That muscle's just clinging there, and you just get that little snap.
gross. They definitely did not have the budget for that, bro. Okay. They did not have Rob Bottin
I'm still wondering where all the budget went.
to this
aside
sweet
from
lighting
film.
in that big ass house, man. Oh, gotcha.
That was a good reveal.
You're the only one left, Casey.
Run up the stairs, cameraman.
You know, since you brought up that Halloween 4, you may be right. Like, how I keep saying that this house feels familiar. It might just be because of this staircase. And
that lighting is shining through from the window.
Yeah, we got the blue lighting, and we have that open staircase that goes up and up and up. It might not. It's most likely it's not the interior of the house from Halloween 4, but it just has that feel. It's really connecting with me.
That's some Bruce Campbell acting he did right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I totally sympathize with hitting your head on the fucking ceiling of places. I do it constantly, even in my own house. But him falling into that table and pulling it on top of him.
It's heavy, and it's so heavy that he can't get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I saw somebody do this once in a cabin.
Or like Halloween Resurrection, when that tiny little mixing board's on Michael Myers' leg, or on the girl's leg, and she can't get up. I'm like, that thing weighs like 4 pounds.
Unlike this heavy black receiver phone that is probably 30, 40
Right.
pounds.
No, this looks like a cheap one. That's a cheap one that hangs on the wall. That didn't
If it was really 1990, that shit would be clear.
Oh, yeah.
Neon.
And they have, like,
Well-
they have far too little wood grain paneling in their house for this to be like 1989, 1990. The basement,
I
probably.
would believe. Yeah. Yeah. I would believe this is a 1990 looking aesthetic.
That's how you finished basements in the 80s and 90s. You just put down 2x4 like framing and then stapled fucking paneling to it. Like, it's finished basement.
And haze thick as a werewolf movie's fog.
Throw some shag carpet down.
So who is he on the phone with here? Did he order a pizza?
Hollering at
Is he
the-
calling mom.
Hollering at the police.
He's just very like, yeah, we threw a clown out a window, and
Both of my brothers are dead as fuck. He's probably more worried about the window being broken and his mom.
I'll see you later, but what the fuck ever.
Hit you with the J.J. Abrams. Boom.
Or that's what they were going for.
Was that Phantom of the Opera or was that Halloween?
That was
Oh,
Halloween.
yeah, I was like...
Nope, just the stinger.
What in the hell was that all about? A lot of POV shots in this movie. I'm sure it's to pad the time.
I like this POV, like that like great lighting through on that on the chair.
Oh, yeah.
From the railing. That I like. That, even though I know you hate it and I understand it, but it gives me like that very faint Skinamarink vibes of this house. Something very ordinary, very common, very regular ass house, just at night in the right kind of like dark lighting it gives it a complete different aesthetic. To
Yeah. It's just too bad Skinamarink is a big fart. But yeah, like the lighting and the,
That was almost a suggestion I was going to throw out just to see how much you would not want to do that.
I wouldn't do that. That's akin to Serbian film for you. Like, you really got to pay me to ever watch Skinamarink ever again.
I would love to do a commentary for
You better
Skinamarink.
holler at someone else to be your co-host for that one, because I kind of want to take my copy of Skinamarink outside and beat it with a baseball bat.
I got a steel book.
Yeah, I hit it a couple more times. He's blind. It's so dark in there. See the way he's feeling.
I
around.
thought he was warming his hands by a fire. Oh shit! I got a left hand.
If I close my eyes, it's very Jason Lives.
Yep. Oh, not here.
It worked. Praying really does make monsters go away.
Is he really put his hands out like he can't see shit in there? That's the most well-lit room in the house.
Yeah, there's even orange lighting.
Yeah, I thought that was a fire, that he's just, warming his hands by a fire.
There is a fire going. He'd be able to see.
Yeah. Which I'd be pissed if, like, my kid's got a fire going in the fireplace while I'm not there. Y'all are fucking that up, I know it.
Yeah, I can't even we can't even have a fucking microwave in our house without the house getting caught on fire.
No, I'm not, an open flame is not going to
Yeah,
work.
no. I don't trust my children near fire.
Nor do I trust that, that kid's not going to be able to hold that door closed.
No. Hiding under this table will totally work. Nope.
Ah!
Threw that shit before I came in the room. Beat him with a porcelain
Eyes over.
clown.
So what's he going to do with this? Stick it in his eye or something? He's got to do that. This
He did give him
porcelain clown head. Oh.
Surprise, bitch. I
Oh.
was still alive. Had to ask you a question. That is fucking creepy, though. Him dead with his eyes open like that. I know
Yeah.
I've brought it up before. I really have a problem with dead people with
Dead
their eyes
people.
open. With their eyes open. Like, not
Yeah.
like a zombie
That's-
walking with their eyes open. Like a dead person with their eyes open. Freaks me out.
Like they're looking at me, but they're not looking at
Mm-hmm.
me. Isn't it weird?
And that's all because real life. Dead people with their eyes open is fucking gross. It's scary. So this
So we had the one clown get the axe in the back. We had the one
the dummy
out the window. Yeah, they got yeeted out the window. What happened to the third one?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, the fell down the.
Oh yeah, he fell down the stairs. It killed him. The stair fall. The prat fall down the steps. No man can hide from his fears, as they are part of him. They will always know where he is hiding. The killer
What the fuck is that supposed
was in
to
another
mean?
house. Victor Salva was prosecuted and convicted. The
clown should have been the director of this film. Tree.
See, yeah, Lunatic Chizo is played by Tree.
That dude just didn't want his name. in the
Tree
movies.
Fitty.
Like, what's your name?
Mother,
Tree.
Valletta Skillman.
Tree.
Bark.
Booth Barker.
Ah, yes.
Bobby Salem. That's a good killer's
That
name.
is.
Bobby Salem.
Bobby.
Sandra Utterback. That's like a romance novel.
Yeah, that is.
Stunt Clowns by Nick and Frank Sanja.
The Sansa brothers, dude. Well known in the stunt community. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
No,
I'm just making shit up. I have no clue. Might have to look into the Sansa brothers and see what else they've done, though. I mean, they.
Like, do you take jobs still? We're gonna hire the Sansas.
So here's the question: was that a dummy that went
Bill
out that
Bacon.
window, or was it a Sansa brother that went out that window?
Well, that's Frank Sansa. He's well known for his swanton bombs.
for his fucking impeccable form and his window dives. Literally looks like he's doing a frog splash. His shit was like out, like wah wah, like he was gonna do the pump.
Nick Sanza, who is the coordinator, he did the falls down the steps.
Yeah, Nick Sanza, or
Frank likes jumping off.
yeah, Frank Sanza. His stage name you may recognize, D-Lo Brown.
Or his legal name, Francis Sanza.
Yes,
He doesn't like being called Francis.
Jimmy Superfly Sanza.
Casting by Tim Young's Talent Tapes.
You don't want to look at those tapes. Those put Victor Salva in jail.
Wow, circus provided by the Swan Brothers.
It was
Circus.
a real
That was a
shit.
legit circus.
The smallest fucking circus on earth. It was just like in a parking lot of a Hy-Vee.
Ginny Osnowicz. Osnowicz. J.R. Lang. Jessica Mortarati and Robin Mortarati.
I already missed like who did actual lighting.
Furry
Hanna-Barbera.
folk puppets. That's for Johnny Quest.
Oh yeah, okay.
The special thanks. Comico Comics. I do not know Comico Comics.
They probably didn't last real long.
I wonder where this was filmed at. Color by Deluxe.
I don't know, man. You know, part of me, I just want to say California, right? Like, But we really didn't get much exterior. We got the circus, and then we've got the couple of nighttime scenes where they're like running on that path. So we've got trees on both sides, which could fucking be anywhere.
So there was no soundtrack at all to this. There was no music.
No.
Can't imagine.
Couldn't afford it. $200,000 you couldn't afford.
Shame on you, Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
You guys messed up. Take your lion off of there. And yeah, there you have Clownhouse, the
Hour 21 movie from 1990, a whole 33% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 6.2 star rating, 4.4 star rating on Amazon.
it's a classic. It's a classic, man. I know that you're new to it, essentially, other than your, like you said, your previous memory of being a child and watching it. This is a movie that I do happen to, when I do watch it, it is October. I was gonna say I throw it on frequently, but that would be a lie, you know, because like I said, it's tough to put on, not for what's in the movie, but just the stain of
It's
the movie. Yeah.
I say it's stained, and not in the good stain like how Pet Cemetery stained you. This is just like,
Yeah, it just makes me feel bad.
as in a way it should.
Yeah, but you know,
That means we're human.
but you know, and that's where I'm conflicted because I do have fun with it. I think it's a stupid, easy, fun movie to watch. And
Oh yeah, if it wasn't for the piece of shit director's, you know, abuse and bullshit tied to it, this would definitely be a movie I think would get like the stuff kind of treatment. It'd be one of those lost movies that's talked about, and then we're both like, oh my god, finally some company picked it up and they're going to be restoring it and whatnot.
exactly.
But because of that, you're like, nah, we can't fucking.
Yeah.
Shout Factory. I understand. Like, yeah, we're not gonna touch that shit. We don't need it.
Yeah. And
What's the profit loss margins on taking on that kind of project?
yeah. And you know you're damn well not going to get any like new interviews with people, like you said. Sam Rockwell's not going to sit down and want to talk about it. His publicist and his agent would be like, "Listen, don't.
It would be
No."
it'd be that exact same story that we got from the one of the reps for Vinegar Syndrome when they were doing the Blu-ray of Sex World and they were wanting to get interviews with one of the actresses in it, and it would be probably the exact same response that her agent gave that Rockwell's would be like, lose my number and don't ever call me again.
That's right. Do not. Oh boy.
Well, what a hell of a way to bring back commentaries with Clownhouse.
Yes.
That's fitting for October, so I think at the bare minimum bare minimum, I think it'd be cool to do one of these specialties a month.
Yeah.
Maybe kind of lightly theme it. So next month we have, Thanksgiving, November. We might see what we can come up with for that.
Thanksgiving.
We may do more. I'm not watching Thanksgiving. I purposely have not watched anything other than the first few moments of that once.
Gobble, gobble,
And
motherfucker.
click. That's as far as I got right there.
But there's boobies.
Yeah, there's those in Muck too. You want to watch Muck again?
Sure.
Bullshit.
No, you're right. I definitely don't. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Like a once a month commentary deal. Because, like we said before in the podcast, we are wanting to give you guys more. We want to do a lot more for you guys. That being said, we both have families, lives, a lot of crazy shit going on, especially around this period until the new year is kind of tough. Christmas and all that stuff, birthdays, anniversaries, vacations, things of that nature that happen. So it's tough, but we're gonna be doing a lot more cool shit. So
I love excuses to come down and record for things.
yep, anything to get us together,
nope.
man.
I'm going to go work.
That's right. We're working. We're watching Clownhouse and talking about weird things.
Very much so. That concludes our inaugural return to commentaries.
Yes.
It'll get better next time.
Yeah, promise. But thanks for sticking
It
with
can't get much worse.
That's right. But I suppose on that note, we should probably get going because, after all, there's a lot of movies out there and somebody's got to watch them. So why not us, right?
We ain't clowning around.
We are the deadly duo, there's no one better than Roger